Hello, and welcome to Voices in Education. I am your host, Natasha Lee. Hello, and welcome to another live conversation. And yes, it is day one of the Diamond League final. All right, so welcome. And pretty much going on the track now is the 400 meters men hurdles. And so the athletes are being introduced right now. So stay tuned, guys, stay tuned as we share updates here. And for sure, you can call in and share. So right now we're looking at the Santos, going out, and the Santos will be running from lane 4. Yeah, I believe lane 4. So we're going to see, some wonderful runs today. And I know we're all waiting for that moment. Yes, the 100 meters for women. So welcome. If you're just tuning in, please remember to give this video a like. Hit the subscription button if you're new to this channel. And, welcome. This is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. And right now, we're pretty much, watching and sharing as we go along. As the races are being run, we're definitely watching and sharing. And you can share, did, the runners or the athletes meet your expectations in terms of what you were expecting? So right now is the 400 meters hurdles for men, all right? So they're on the track right now, and we're looking forward to another great run here. All right, so welcome again. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we're looking at Dos Santos right now on screen. All right, so Dos Santos. And they're on their marks and, ready to get set now. And they're off. All right, so they're off right now, the meeting record. So we're just looking now, and the athletes are going well here. All right. And we're just looking, and right now they're going. And this is a long shot. And yes. All right, Benjamin is coming, and let's see. Benjamin is going to outrun the world champion, is it? Yes. So Benjamin right now in the #1 spot. Warholm, #2 as the second for that. And McMaster is in the 3rd position right now, all right? So Ray Benjamin of the USA, and it looks like a Diamond League record, all right, 46.39. Warholm in the #2 spot, 46.53. McMaster in the 3rd position, and that looks like 47.31. Dos Santos in #4, there with 47.44. All right, so another good run there. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, things are getting really exciting there in Eugene, Oregon. All right, so welcome. So let me know in terms of, your expectations. So we just saw the 400-meter hurdles for men, and Ray Benjamin took that one with a Diamond League record. All right, so that one was taken in 46.39 seconds there, and it's a Diamond League record for Ray Benjamin. All right, welcome. And he has the Diamond League trophy right now in hand. All right, so just taking some photos right now. And again, well done, Ray Benjamin. All right, so that's another exciting run there for sure. All right, guys, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. All right, please comment in the live chat. Let me know that you're here. Also give this video a like, all right, and share, and subscribe if this is your first time here. And please note that you can also call the number that you see on screen, all right? Do not be afraid to call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen. Would love to hear from you, all right? As you know, cannot share the video, but for sure we can talk and, share the results as they come along, all right? So right now it's back in the field for the high jump, all right? So that is going on there as well. All right, so welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to another live, all right? So we're just watching along. And just to update you on the DaCosta Cup match with their technical and Kempsell High School. Their technical is leading 1-0 right now. All right, so again, we'll provide you with those updates as they come along. All right, so welcome. Please hit the like button, also hit the subscription button, and you can call the number on screen. So again, we just saw the 400-meter hurdles for men, and Ray Benjamin took that one, all right, with a Diamond League record. So let me just tell you what will be next on the track. But right now, the high jump for men is happening as we speak here. All right. So that is going on as we speak. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So in the context of the program, let us see what is going to be next. So we have the high jump going on. We'll also see the triple jump, all right, taking place there as well. We just saw like the 400-meter hurdles for men, and we'll be seeing on the track very soon the 400 meters for men. All right, so that one is coming up very soon. And in this one, the 400 meters for men, we will have Giles, Alexander Ogando. So Giles would be in lane 1, Alexander Ogando lane 2, Bryce of USA in lane 3, Quincy Hall of USA lane 4, Matthew Hudson Simmet, Great Britain 5, Kirani James in 6 of Grenada, Vernon Norwood in lane 7 of USA, Rasheen McDonald of Jamaica in lane 8, and Luengo Scotch in lane 9. All right, so those are the lanes assigned, and that will be the next event coming up on the track. So let me just go and check the messages here, the live chat. All right, Trending Sports, hello, hello. And definitely exciting times ahead for sure. Definitely exciting times ahead. If you're just tuning in, guys, welcome, welcome. You know, I'm just trying to give you updates as we go along. You can participate in this, live watch party. You can call the WhatsApp number on screen, and for sure, you can participate in the live chat. Would love to hear from you, especially when, we're not on the track right now, so we can, talk a little bit. And once the track is ready again, I guess we just plug into the screen and we share as we go along. We cannot share the video because we do not have rights to share the video. So just if you're wondering, why. So what we're doing, we're just giving updates and we're talking. And I know the main course, of course, is to see the ladies, in the 100 meters for women. All right, Namara, welcome, welcome. So Uganda is here. Good work. Eugene is hot for sure, Namara. Thank you. Thank you. Eugene is blazing, and for sure we want to see what is going to happen, especially in that 100 meters. All right, so we're here and we're just going to share the updates as they come along. So next on the track is going to be the 400 meters flat event for men, in that we have some Caribbean representation. So we have Grenada, Jamaica, and Dominican Republic. So we're looking forward to that one as well. All right. So again, I will be providing you with updates as they come along. So stay tuned. The athletes are being introduced right now. All right. So they're coming out. So Scotch, lane 9, just being introduced right there. And here is Rasheen McDonald now being introduced of Jamaica. All right, so Rasheen McDonald is coming out on the track right now. Next is Vernon Norwood of the USA being introduced. All right, so there we go with Norwood. And coming on right now, it's going to be no other than Kirani James of Grenada. So Kirani James coming out. And a lot of us have Kirani for the favorite in this one. So will Kirani shine bright like a diamond? We'll see in a few seconds, I guess. And next here coming out is Hudson Smith. All right, so Hudson Smith being introduced there. And let's see who is coming up next will be Hall. All right, Quincy Hall. So just coming out right now on the track. All right, so Quincy is coming out there. And we have Deadman coming, Bryce. Deadman coming out of the USA. And we should be seeing Ogando coming out next. Oh, thank you, Namara. Thank you, guys. Remember to hit the like button. And from the Dominican Republic, Alexander Ogando. All right, so the athletes are now on the track, all introduced right now. No, one more, Byron Giles. All right, so Giles coming out. Or Biron, so Giles there. All right, so the athletes are out on the track. Camera is now on Kirani. That's where the focus is on right now. And they're on their mark. All right, so they're going down to just, get into those blocks. And soon we'll see them off for sure. So the athletes are settling in their blocks right now. And we're waiting, so we're patiently waiting for set. They're set. And it's a false start, and it looks to me like number 2, lane 2. So we'll see. I'm not sure. It looks that way, like lane number 2, but we'll see what happens. And that is perhaps going to be Ogando, if I'm not mistaken, from the Dominican Republic. So let's see what happens here. Looks like it. And I'm not sure what was happening there with the athlete, but these things do happen sometimes, unfortunately. And I know I have a couple of friends who will tell you that track and field is a very ungrateful sport, But so we'll see what happens here. All right, so it looks like, Oganda is going to go. So let us see here. All right, athletes are, I guess, settling back in their blocks. All right, so again, this is the 400 meters for men. All right, the final here. And we just lost Alexander Ogando from the Dominican Republic, all right? So welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to this watch along, all right? So they're in the set and they're off. All right, so the athletes are going. And I'm just trying to see, not seeing Kirani making, much of a move here. All right, and Hudson Smith seems to be suffering from some injury there, so pulled up. And let's see what is happening. Kirani James is coming now and is going. All right. So Kirani is going, but I believe this is with Quincy, but Kirani is going. The strength and Kirani is pushing, 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 and Kirani is going to take this one. All right, so Kirani, and let's see the unofficial results. So Kirani there and 44 in 44 and 30 seconds. So season best there for Kirani. So Kirani James of Grenada as predicted. And Paul is in the second position, 44.44. Norwood, 44.61. Deadman, 44.90. McDonald of Jamaica in the number 5 spot there, 45.110. Scotch, 45.18. And Byron, 41.51. All right, so those are the results so far there. And again, you know, we lost Alexander Oganda there from the DR. And Quincy Hall just could not power through to the line there. And Kirani just coming forward with that strength and taking it there. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. All right, so Kirani James is the Diamond League champion for the 400 meters, all right? That's Kirani James. And it's also a season best for Kirani, taking the win there in 44.30. All right, so that's Kirani there. And in the number 2 spot, we have Paul, 44.44. Then Norwood, 44. I believe that's 44.61. I'll just double check that for you. Yes, 44.61. All right, so Kirani James taking that one there. Wonderful. And again, Oganda had a false start, so disqualified, and Hudson Smith did not finish. All right, so just to update you on that. So right now it's back to the javelin. All right, so it's back to the javelin throw for women. All right, so let me just tell you what is going to be next. So next after the javelin, we'll see the pole vault, all right? And then we'll go to the steeplechase for women, then the triple jump, the 1500, then I guess the 100 meters for men. And that is something that we're looking forward to. Shot put for women, the 3000 meter steeplechase men, and then of course, that 100 meters for women final. All right, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, would love to hear from you in the context of the results so far. All right, would definitely love to hear from you. So now is the time, given that, you know, it's quiet. So just to let you know, in the 400 meter hurdles, all right, for men, we see Karsten, all right, of Norway, I believe. So Benjamin Ray getting the better of Karsten with that world leading time of 4.651. So Benjamin taking the Diamond League final here in 4.639 with a Diamond League record, a meeting record, and also a world lead. All right, so displace Karsten there. So with his time, Benjamin's time of 46.39, and Benjamin is of the USA. Karsten had to settle for the second spot there in 46.53, and then followed by Karen McMaster in the third position, 47.31. The Santos, Allison, Roy mentioned here, 47.44. All right, so that's what's happening there. All right, that is what's happening there so far in that 400-meter hurdles. Would love to hear from you. Don't be afraid to call in and share. And let me tell you again, just to let you know what happened with the 400 meters for men final. So Kirani James of Grenada. Kirani took that in 44.30, and that's a season best for Kirani. And just to let you know that the world lead is Stephen Gardner, 43.74, all right, of Bahamas. And the meeting record was set back in 2022 and off with Michael Norman of USA, 43.60. All right, so those are some times for you again. The 400 meters, Kirani James in the #1 spot, Quincy Hall of USA there in the 2nd spot. For next, Vernon Norwood of USA there, 3rd spot. And then Bryce, so Bryce Deadman, sorry, of USA in the #4 spot, and then Rasheen McDonald of Jamaica in the #5 spot. Just to let you know as well that Alexander Ogando false started, so he was disqualified, and Matthew Hudson Smith did not finish. I guess he pulled up, so hopefully he's doing okay. All right, let me just take a look in the chat. Trending sports and entertainment is saying like. Thank you so much for liking. All right, guys, so as you come, hit the like button, hit the subscription button as well, and share. All right, and let's talk. I don't want to be talking alone. So call while it is quiet now. Would love to hear from you. Even if you want to share about what is to come, for sure, you know, we would love to hear from you. So don't be afraid to call that WhatsApp number that you see on screen, all right? Would love to hear from you. So do not be afraid to call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen. And again, welcome if you're just tuning in. Welcome. All right, so we're here and we're seeing on the track there. Let me tell you what event is on the track right now. It looks like it's, let me see, it's the 3,000 meter steeplechase. Yeah, that's what's on the track now. So the athletes are being introduced. All right, so that's the 3,000 meters. All right, steeplechase. All right, women. So 3,000 meters steeplechase, and that is on the track, and you know that's going to be run right now. So welcome. All right, so after that we're going to see the triple jump. All right, the triple jump for women final, and then next the 1,500 meters for women, and yes, the 100 meters for men. So you know it's going to get hot in here. I'm sure it's hot in Eugene. And so guys, you know, we are expecting to see some great stuff. So would love for you to be here and just share, and don't be afraid to call the number on screen and share as well. All right, so just another update here with the DaCosta Cup match going on with Vertec and Kemsili. Their technical is now leading 2-0. All right, so to all the country folks tuned in, just to let you know, Vertec is now leading 2-0. And so the steeplechase is on and it is going. So we'll get the results momentarily. Well, I guess soon. It's going to take, it's 3,000. So we're going to take a little bit of time there. But for sure, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, don't be afraid to comment in the chat. And don't be afraid to give this video a like. And do not be afraid to hit the subscription button, all right? So we're here and we're definitely, talking about, the races. And of course, the ones to come, the 100s, right? And I think we're more excited to see the 100 meters for women, all right? So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. All right, welcome, welcome. So we're just going to take a little break right now while we have the 3,000 meters here for women, the steeplechase, all right, going on. We're just going to take a little break. Hold on, let me just take this call. Hello, caller, you're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Wonderful. Good evening. Here is at around 10 p.m.
Okay. Who is this?
This is Namara from Eugene.
Oh, Namara, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you?
I'm so fine. It is my first time to call. I've managed to call. That's it is a good one. I would like to share on 100 meters. I think the one who is going to shine is Sherika Jackson. First, second, Erin Thompson Hera. Then the third will be Shaka Richardson.
Okay.
On the other hand of men, I think Kishan is going to have to get personal best today.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we expect Kishan to get a personal best tonight because there is a lot of pressure going to push him, especially Noah Rollins. What I know, Noah Rollins is going to dominate. Kishan second, third, Coleman.
Okay, so you're saying Noah Lyles is going to take the #1 spot, then in second, Kishane Thompson, and then in third, Christian Coleman.
Yeah, that's my prediction. Then I would like to also share on 800 meters women.
Okay, for sure.
We're expecting the passing mode of USA to do the best, but she has came late. Maybe I don't know whether she will not manage to get a medal. My prediction is that Mary Mola of Kenya.
Yes.
Second, I'll give it to Topini.
To who?
Then third, I'll give it.
Who you giving second place to?
Topini. Yes.
Who you giving second place to?
I'll give it to Natoya Topini.
Oh, Gould. Okay, Gould Topping of Jamaica. Okay.
Then the third one, I'll give it to our girl, Harima Nakai.
Okay.
Because I can't forget also mine.
For sure, and that is fair. That is fair. So you're saying then that Atin is not going to be in the top three. Mo.
Who?
Atin Mo.
I have USA. Yeah, it's not going to be in top three.
Okay, okay, all right. So guys,
That,
Namara is talking about the 800 meters for women, and that will be coming up tomorrow, day 2. All right, so his prediction here is in number 1, Mary Mora, and then in number 2, Natalia Gould of Jamaica, and then for third, it's going to be Alima from Uganda, right?
Then thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Last I would like to share on 200 meters men.
For sure, go ahead.
I'm playing Tobago and Tobago gonna dominate.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I was sharing with Voices in Education for my first time.
And thank you for calling from Uganda. You said it's like after 10 there now in the night?
Oh, tonight we are not going to sleep. We want to finish this season. We want to watch all the events also tomorrow. We are there.
Okay, okay, for sure, for sure. So what is it like in Uganda right now?
Uganda is good. We have a good climate. Situation there's peace.
Well, that's good. That's always good.
Yeah, there's peace, there's freedom of movement. You go where you want. You can talk what you. Last what is in Uganda is rich in food.
Okay.
Yeah, we are rich in food. And that's why they were named. These whites were named, but that Uganda is a part of Africa.
Okay.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to share on Voices in Education.
You're so welcome. Thank you for calling in and sharing as well.
It's a pleasure. Let me keep watching.
All Thanks. Right. You're welcome. Thank you. And hello to all the people tuned in from Uganda.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell them that God bless you. Long live.
Thank you, and blessings to you too, and long life.
Big up.
All right. Thanks, Namara. So that's Namara there talking to us, calling us all the way from Uganda. So, first time calling in. Happy to hear from you, Namara. And, this is what we're here for. It's a family, it's a safe space where we can share, and learn from each other. And we see how, sports and just about other aspects of life can connect us. All right, welcome, PSR Welder. Thank you, PSR, is saying like up the live. PSR, welcome. Let me know if this is your first time here. Trending Sports and Entertainment is saying, Namara, it is so good to hear from you. Great predictions. All right, awesome there. So guys, don't be afraid to hit the like button. And don't be afraid to hit that subscription button as well. All right. So right now, we're here, the steeplechase that event is done. All right, so hit the like button and also, share, 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 and come, let us talk, share your predictions and let us know, your views, your perspectives, who is going to win. Would love to hear from you, all right? Who is going to win? And let me just get to some events for you in terms of what is happening. So the javelin throw for men is currently happening, as well as the pole vault. All right, we just had the steeplechase for women, and next up is going to be the triple jump for women. All right, so that is coming up, and that will be followed by the 1500 for men. No, sorry, for women, and then the 100 meters for men, shot put for women, then the steeplechase for men, and the 100 meters final for women. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to this conversation. All right, would love to hear from you. But right now, we're going to take a wellness break. So we'll be right back. So just, stretch your legs, get some water, do what you need to do in this about 3 minutes or so. We're just going to take a wellness break so that we do not miss the opportunity, the exciting moments, all right, there in Eugene. So stay tuned. All right, so we're just going to take a wellness break. So we'll be right back. Hello and welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, all right, we're back, and for sure, it's an exciting day, it's an exciting evening wherever you're tuned in from. You can let me know in the chat. I know that we have Uganda here, all right, so for sure, Let me know in the chat. Would love to hear from you. You can also call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen. Would love to hear from you. All right. So don't be afraid to call the number that you see on screen. So, in the context of what is happening right now, the javelin throw for men, okay, that is going, as well as the pole vault for women, that is going. All right, so that is going. We just saw as well the 3,000 meter steeplechase for women. All right, so we just saw that. And coming up right now in about 2 or so minutes, we'll have the triple jump final. All right, so in that one, we have Daria Kimberly Williams, so Daria of Italy, Kimberly Williams. We'll see La Fond. We'll see Shanika Ricketts of Jamaica, and we'll also see Yulimar Rojas, all right, there in that triple jump. So that's going to be another exciting one as well to watch. So you know Rojas, we're looking to see Rojas as well as Shanika Ricketts there. But again, looking forward for another exciting, I guess, jump, triple jump. Trending sports. I guess you're telling me welcome back. So welcome back, welcome back. Would love to hear from you. Don't be afraid to call in. All right. Do not be afraid to call. Would love to hear from you. So just to let you know that we also saw the 400-meter hurdles for men. And in that one, Karsten, all right, Karsten did not win that one. And we saw Ray Benjamin, getting that one of the USA with a Diamond League record, a meeting record, and a world lead. All right, so the time there for Benjamin, 46:39. Karsten World home had to settle for the number 2 spot, 46.53. And then we saw Karen McMaster there, 47.31. The Santos was in the number 4 spot, 47.44. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Namara is saying, all participants, you work hard and look for milk, I guess, for your children. All right. So welcome. So that's what we saw earlier there in that 400-meter hurdles for men. We also saw the 400 meters for men. And Kirani James of Grenada took that one in 44.30, followed by Quincy Hall of USA, 44.44. Then Vernam Norwood in that third spot there, 44.61. And in terms of, Caribbean representation, we saw Rasheen McDonald of Jamaica in the number 5 spot, 45.10. And unfortunately, Uganda Alexander was disqualified because of a false start. All right. So just to keep you posted with some, information there based on what is happening in Eugene. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome to the Voices in Education. This is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. If you're a returning viewer, subscriber, listener, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, guys, don't be afraid to hit the like button. All right, support this channel. Giving a like is always a good way to support, as well as hitting that subscription button. And if you want to get super, you can do that too as well. All right, so welcome, 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 welcome. And again, just to let you know what we're seeing here, the 1,500 meters for women. So that is now on the track. All right, so that the ladies are on the track. So that is definitely coming up there. So very much on schedule. to the T where the time is concerned. All right, so just to let you know the athletes that will be seen in this one: Sinclair, all right, Courtney Bryan, McGee, all right, Deribi, and this looks like Meshisha, Magian, Ciara, all right, Alu, Halem, Paul, Verknish, Hull, Muir, Kipiegan, and Laurie Barton. All right. So we should see some. All right, let me just, I'm looking on their screen just to see the names. And this looks like there is an update to this one. So let me just see this here. All right, perhaps it's changing, so we'll see. All right, we'll see. So again, that is currently, on the track and, going on there. So the 1500, all right, is definitely on and running. All right, so the 1500 is running. All right, so we'll see. And then coming up, coming up is going to be the 100 meters for men. So it's about to get, really, really super, super exciting. All right. So definitely that is coming up. So if you need to take a little break, you better take that break right now, because that is going to be at, well, 3:07 my time. So in the next about, let's see, 14 minutes or so. So that one is going to be one to look out for there. The 100 meters for men. And I am wondering if Kishane is going to show up and show off. So that's a question there. So again, guys, just hit the like button. Don't be afraid to like, and don't be afraid to share in the chat as well. All right? Don't be afraid to do that. All right, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to this kind of live watch party, just that I can't show you this video of what is happening, but for sure we have seen some exciting, times, and we're looking forward to seeing, some more, all right, and definitely wanting to see the 100 meters, right? I know that, a lot of us, we want to see that, 100. So the 1500, definitely exciting here. The time, so Faith Kipiegan taking that one, all right, in the number one spot there with a time of 3 minutes 50:72. All right, so Faith Kipiegan, and Faith Kipiegan also has the world lead with this one. And I believe this is a new meeting record for Faith Kipiegan as well. Yes, it's a meeting record. So the previous record that was held by Faith Kipiegan was 3 minutes 52 and 59 there, all right? And right now, again, the time is 3:57 too. And Faith Kipiegan taking that one, the 1500. And then we have the Rebe, all right, in 3:53.93, and that's a PB. Laura Muir next in the third spot there with a season best, 3:55.16. All right, so those are some times there for the 1500 meters for women. All right, so again, some excellent times. 3:50.72 meeting record there for Faith Kipiegan. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're probably about, let's see, a few minutes, about 11 minutes away from the 100 meters for men. So that one is coming up soon, 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 soon and very soon. All right. So we just saw the 1500 meters for women. All right. And that's Faith Kipiegan taking that one. All right. Welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. And look at that run. Look at that distance there between Faith and even the second place finisher. So that was an amazing run there by Faith Kipiegan. Such, strong finish, very strong finish there. And again, just to let you know, the 100 meters for men is coming up in about 10 minutes or less. So we'll see that one next. All right. So we're just looking now at Faith with her Diamond League trophy. So Faith is taking that one there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so it's going, and it's going. All right, so definitely going, going, going. And soon we will see the 100 meters for women, right? That is what I know a lot of us were waiting to see. All right, and so just to let you know that will be coming up soon. We'll be here tomorrow also for the watch party, where we'll be sharing live updates as well. So the pole vault is still going on. All right, so the pole vault is going on, as well as the triple jump. So right now we have, let's see, Shanika Ricketts of Jamaica, 1469. All right. Kimberly Williams doing a season best, 1450 in the number 2 spot. And Daria, 1427 there in the 3rd position. So that's looking good there for the Jamaicans in the number 1 and 2 spot. So we'll see. All right. We'll see as we go along. And I'll update you accordingly. All right. Welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in, even if you're just stopping in for a couple of minutes, that is okay. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and, support. And, let us continue to expand together. All right. So don't be quiet in the chat. In about 6 minutes or so, we're going to see the 100 meters for men. Are you excited to see what is going to happen? Do you want to see this race? 100 meters for men. And just let me tell you who will be there. In lane 1, we're going to have Johan Blake. Lane 2, Akeem Blake, so of Jamaica, both Blakes are from Jamaica. Then we'll see Ferdinand of Kenya in lane 3 and 4. We'll see Christian Coleman of USA. 5, Noah Lyles of USA. 6, let's say Tebogo, okay, of Botswana there. Kishane Thompson in 7 of Jamaica. Bracey Williams, so Marvin Bracey Williams of USA in 8, and Joshua Hartman there in 9. All right, so in this one, we have 3 Jamaicans and 3 Americans. All right, so it's another interesting race. So we're seeing right now on screen Shanika Ricketts, all right, and that's the triple jump. So the triple jump is going, and Shanika is now at 14.79. All right, so doing very well in this one and still in the number 1 spot. All right, so just to let you know what is happening there. All right. So just to let you know what is happening there. All right. So Shanika Ricketts, all right, 14.79 right now. And let's see what will happen as that continues. So again, we're going to see the 100 meters for men. That is going to come up. And you know the world lead is 983 Noah Lyles and also Christian Coleman. He did that time back in China a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. All right, the meeting record is 980, and that is held by Steve Mullins of Jamaica back in 2011. All right, so that's the 200 meters for men, and that one comes up very shortly. All right, so the 200 meters for men. And again, we're just looking at the triple jump here, and Shanika Ricketts of Jamaica is in the number 1 spot. All right, so guys, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see in this 100? Who do you believe is going to win? All right, so let me know in the chat. And just to let you know that Rojas, I guess it was like a no jump. It was not measured, the first jump there. So we'll see as we continue what the triple jump, final will look like there. All right, so again, in just about 3 or so minutes, we'll have the 100 meters for men. All right, on the track. So welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. All right, please remember to hit the like button, share, hit the subscription button as well. And let us talk. I know that, later too, we'll be here talking about, what happened. And there will be lots to share for sure. All right, lots to share. So we're here and, just providing you with updates as they come along. All right. In that context too, let me see what else we have in the context of updates to share with you. All right, so Rojas is trying to get a jump measured. All right, so we're seeing again the triple jump is happening. All right. And right now we have 14.79 Shanika Ricketts, 14.50 Kimberly Williams. So Shanika is in the number 1 spot, Kimberly Williams in the 2nd spot, and in 3rd we have Daria, 14.27 of Italy. And Rojas now having missed, 2 jumps. All right, so having 2 jumps, not measured. And I guess the same with Lafond. All right. And as well, the pole vault is going on as well. But in about 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes, we should see the men coming out. All right. So again, that's the 100 meters for men. All right. We should see them coming out very soon. And we're going to see, will it be Noah? Will Kishane Thompson upset the field? That's a big question. Or how about Christian Coleman? And let's take this caller. Hello, caller, you're live.
Hello, Dr. Sri. How's it going?
Good. How are you, Rian?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm all tuned in and ready to, see how things will unravel today.
Well, I'm happy that you're here with me now for the for the 100 meters for men. So that's going to be a very interesting one to watch. And they're coming out. They're coming out, Rian.
Okay, nice.
They're coming out. So it's the 100 meters for men. And they're coming out, they're coming out, they're coming out. All right. So they're being introduced.
What do you think about this one?
It's going to be nice. I'm seeing Johan Blake coming out now, the beast, and he's looking good.
Oh, nice.
He's looking good. I can see some confidence. So hopefully he's going to run very well. And then lane 2, Akeem Blake. So hopefully he gets out the start very well this time. So Akeem Blake is being introduced there. All right, 21-year-old, I guess. And then Ferdinand is coming out. All right, so Ferdinand just being introduced there. All right, of Kenya. So we're seeing Ferdinand coming out. Next, Christian Coleman of the USA, and 983, we know that, he equaled that world leading time in China. So we're seeing Christian Coleman out there right now. All right, lane 5. And you know who is in lane 5, right? Noah Lyles, and the confidence is up, 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 up. All right, so yeah, so Lyles. All right, so Lyles will have the official world lead. I guess year 983, so world champion as well, as you know. And the crowd loves him. All right, so Lyles. Next, we'll have Let's Tebogo. All right, and he's out. I like him. We know that he has talent, and he's out. So next now, let me see if the Mr. Man is here. The Mr. Man is here. Kishane Thompson is in Eugene. Thompson thinks, Thompson thinks. So Kishane Thompson. All right, so Kishane Thompson is out in the race, and Kishane Thompson is in lane 7, all right? All right, so we're seeing, based on, what is online, that the race is off, so I'm not going to spoil the fun for persons watching, so I will just go with, what is here, all right, and not, spoil the fun. But somebody, oh my God, I don't want to spoil it. I'll just wait for them. And this is so sad, but it happens sometimes. All right. It happens sometimes, unfortunately. Oh my God. I don't know, but it happens sometimes to the best of us. And let's see here before I just say to you guys. All right, let's see. So they're on their marks. And it's a false start. All right, so it's a false start, and it looks like Akeem Blake is just Always jumping out of those blocks, huh? Yeah. So, yeah, for sure, it's going to be Akeem Blake. So we're going to lose Akeem Blake. All right. So we're going to lose Akeem Blake in this one for sure. All right. So so Akeem Blake of Jamaica is disqualified. All right. So we're going to see, you know, what will happen in this one. Oh my word. And oh
It's so
my
sad
word.
that Akeem is going to miss out here again, because he has been having troubles with the starts for in the last couple of meets that he fell pretty much out of the blocks
In
one of the
China.
time, and
Yeah.
now he's always disqualified. So it's sad that Akeem is suffering that fate right now.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad for sure, but you know, there's an upset in this race, and I am not surprised, but there's an upset in this 100 meters. It's just a bit delayed on the video, but I don't want to take away the moment from our our listeners and viewers. And they're off. And Christian Coleman is going, and look at Kishane, but it's going to be Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman takes it with the world leading time, 9:83, the same time that he ran there in China. Lyles has to settle for second with 9:85. Then Ferdinand of Kenya, 9:85 as well. So I'm not sure. I guess they're going to give Ferdinand third. Kishane Thompson in the number 4 spot, 9:87. So this is Bracy Williams, 10:01. Johan Blake, 10:08. All right. Joshua Hartman, 10:30. Tebogo 10:61, and as we know, Akeem Blake, you know, disqualified. So just looking at the results there, 9:83 Coleman. Lyles had to settle for 9:85. All right, and in the number 2 spot there. All right, so that's a good run there from Christian Coleman. So Noah Lyles did not get this one. And look at Christian Coleman and Kishane Thompson coming in there too. All right, but it's Coleman who takes this one. Coleman takes this 100 meters. So lots to talk about. Congratulations to you, Christian Coleman, and well done, you know, Lyles and Ferdinand. Well done, Kishane Thompson. Well done. All right. Well done. 9:87. So not too far from your personal best there. And perhaps just the disqualification might have. And it's so close. It is so close. All right. So yeah, 4th place for sure for Kishane based on this photo finish there.
Yeah, it's a kind of a blanket finish here at the end. I saw popping up on the screen that they said photo for the second, third, and fourth, but it was a clean race for Coleman.
Yes, for
Maybe
sure.
the fall start, worked in his favor, but and may have thrown off the other guys. So, brilliant run, and he deserves his win, and he definitely celebrating after that win.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good comeback from Budapest. It's a good comeback from Budapest for Coleman. So happy to see him here doing well. And I'm so happy to see Kishane too. You know, not too far from his personal best that he set the other day. So that's good. That's good. But Akeem Blake I don't know. There's something about him and starting. He's just jumping out of the blocks, and I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps you can speak to that. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but it's disappointing that he is not, executing the first part of the race well. And I guess that's the most important part, because as you see, he's not able to finish the race. So he has to work on that. Last time he fell out of the blocks. This time he didn't get on the gun. So like the second time around, I understand that. So that's basic. You need to respond to the gun and then you run. So his reaction time should be based on the gun and not necessarily the start. But I'm really disappointed for him because we can't speak much about his performance because he didn't finish the race and he's such a talent. So I guess he just needs to go back to the drawing board, get the start sorted out, and then he'll do well. I'm wondering too if it's the pressure of the situation that is putting to him. Because whenever he is in these sort of positions, like well, for the last couple of times, he's finding a way to get himself out of competition, which is not good for him. So hopefully he can go back to the drawing board and get this pacified so that he can continue to display his wonderful talent.
Yeah, for sure. And as I always say, sports is not just about the physical, it's also that mental preparation as well. And perhaps that's where a lot of his work perhaps needs to be in terms of preparation, mentally. Is he focused, in terms of, just focusing on his race, his lane, and so a lot of that might be that is too anxious in terms of getting out, and that is getting the better of him in terms of just starting the races. So I'm not too sure, and we know that he has some speed, so we want to see him just take off, but there's just something about him and that start, as you said, in those the last two races that we have seen him in, we something is just off. Like the one in China, to me it appears as if he was just trying to get out of the block so quickly that he just fell. So I'm not too sure what is happening. And then today again, having that false start is like, I just want to get out the blocks, and as you said, not waiting for the starter, and that is going to cost him a lot. And just having these, I guess, follow-ups in terms of just like 2 weeks ago, and for this to happen again, mentally that's going to be tough. And so even if he's a quick starter, it can slow him down too, where we don't want him to be too slowed where he's going to sit in the block. So I think for him, perhaps some mental preparation would definitely help.
Yeah, I think so too. He needs to get some help, I'm sure, just to help him refocus, help him to deal with this situation, because I'm sure he had a lot of expectation going here, and I think that's where this help needs to start. So he needs to get that confidence back as well, because get rid of disappointment and try to get the confidence up and just get to looking forward. Main thing to take away from this is that he needs to learn the lesson that's here. He just have to find a way to compose himself, at the line so that he's able to, at least get into his race. So, he will have to work with his coach and get that remedied. As I said, he might need a little bit of, counseling, or I don't know, he
Yeah,
probably need a
some
little bit of.
mental preparation, because I do not believe physically, I think he's just trying to get out very quickly, and I guess he's just anxious and ready to go. But you have to wait on the starter, like, and just seeing what happened there in China, and then for this to be following him up, it's just to me, it's just unfortunate. So that's just my assumption that perhaps he needs some, mental preparation in terms of, as you said, composing himself and just waiting for the starter, because it's obvious that he wants to go. He just wants to take off. And I know that, he has talent, so it's just wanting to see him, but at the same time he has to just focus on his lane, his race. And I guess that's where, for me, some of that mental prep would definitely help in terms of, as you would say, I don't know what they're going to do because I'm not a professional in that area. That's not my area of expertise, but something to just help him to just focus and stay focused for the few seconds there in the blocks until, you hear that starter. So far we have seen, I guess, two disqualifications by way of false start. We saw Ogando from the Dominican Republic, and I believe he was in lane 2 as well. This being disqualified there. And unfortunately, Akeem Blake, getting out of the blocks. All right, so guys, just to update you, we saw earlier the 400-meter hurdles for men, and in that one was another upset. So Karsten, the world lead, he was, beaten by Benjamin of USA, and Benjamin now has a Diamond League record, meeting record, and the world leading time 46.39. So Karsten had to settle for the second position, and we saw Kyron McMaster in that third spot there. All right, just to update you on that. All right, so that was the 400-meter hurdles for men. In the 400 meters, so the flat event for men, all right, we saw Kirani James taking that one. All right, so in 44.30, and that is a season best for Kirani. And just to let you know that Kirani's personal best is, 43.74. All right. And in second position, Quincy Hall of the USA, 44.44. And Quincy's season best, personal best is 44.37. And we also saw Vernon Norwood of USA in the third spot, 44.61. His personal best is 44.26. In terms of Jamaican or Caribbean representation, we saw Rasheen McDonald there in the number 5 position, 45.10. His personal best is 43.93. And again, in this one, Alexander Oganda, as I mentioned, he was disqualified, because of a false start, and he was in lane 2. So unfortunately missing out on that one there. All right, so that's the 400 meters flat. All right, if you're just tuning in, welcome. On the track right now, we have the 3,000 meters steeplechase for men, and that will be followed by, the 100 meters for women. All right, so that's going to be a very exciting one. So stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. The 100 meters for women is going to be right after the steeplechase. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Do not go anywhere. We're here. We can't show you the video, but we can definitely share the updates with you, and you can call in, you can talk to us and let us know. We just saw the 100 meters for men, and of course, we know by now that Noah Lyles did not win, right? So Christian Coleman took that one in 9:83, right? And that's the world leading time. And Christian Coleman did that time in China as well, about 2 weeks ago. His personal best is 976. Noah Lyles had to settle for the second position, 985. All right, and his personal best, so that is Lyles, is 983. All right, so that's his personal best. All right, that leading time that he set to. And Ferdinand, he had the same time as Lyles, 985, but was in the third spot there. His personal best is 977. Kishane Thompson of Jamaica was in the number 4 spot, 987, and we know that his personal best is 985, set there 2 weeks ago in China. Bracy Williams was in the number 5 spot, 1001, personal best 985. Johan Blake was in the number 6 spot, 1008, and his personal best is 969. We saw Joshua Hartman in the number 7 spot, 1030, his personal best 1011. Tebogo in the number 8 spot, 1061, his personal best 988. And Akeem Blake was disqualified because of a false start. All right, so there's the 100 meters for men for you. And of course, what we have going on right now, we have the pole vault for women that is going on. All right, and we also have the triple jump for women that is going on, shot put for women that is going on, and we'll soon see the end of the steeplechase for men. And up next is going to be the next event on the track is going to be that 100 meters for women. All right, that's the next event on the track after the steeplechase. All right, so you don't want to miss that. Namara is saying Coleman was silent. He has won the war without fighting. Akeem Blake has given a chance to Omaniala. So sad to our young sprinter. Okay, that's his false start. Yeah, for sure. So Rurian, over to you.
Yeah, it's just a sad one for Team Blake. But we have to talk about the other Jamaicans in the race and the other athletes as well. Shane Thomas did himself
Thompson.
Oh, my bad. Shane Thompson. Oh boy. Thompson things, eh? How am I forgetting that? Yeah, so Kishane Thompson, yeah, he put in a good performance again, under did really well, running a time close to what he ran last time. He ran, was it 985 the last time?
Yes, so for sure.
And he ran 987?
Yes,
today?
yes.
I can't remember the time, 987. So pretty good performance, number sub 10 for him. So, based on the work that he has, put in so far this year, I think he's doing pretty well, and obviously he's keeping healthy. So that's something that the coaches would, be happy with. So good performance from him. To see that Johan Blake is performing as well. He has been played with his, and he's still on and about there in the 100 meters. I'm not sure what time he ran. I think he came in about 6.
Yeah, 10:08.
10:07?
10:08.
10:08?
Yeah.
10:08. Well, he's not getting under the 10 mark, but he's around about close enough to the 10. So hopefully he will continue to improve on his times as well. But it's good to see that the competition in the 100 meters is getting a little bit hotter with the fact that Christian Coleman could have taken this one, and Noah Lyles did in the World Championship. So when different people are winning, then it brings more excitement as it relates to to the respective event. So, good guys are on there. As you can see, a few other guys are on it. They're 9, 8. So, really, the males are, stepping it up a little bit. Not as interested as the females for sure, but yeah, it's good to see somebody else winning and just adding that dimension of, excitement to it.
For sure. I'm just looking in the chat here. Barrington Brown, welcome, welcome. And Barrington Brown is saying, enjoying your commentary. All right. So thanks for sharing there, Barrington. All right. Happy that you're enjoying. So, Rurian, what I want to ask you, do you believe that Shakari is probably second guessing herself, given that Noah Lyles did not win the 100 meters? Do you think we'll see a change? Do you think we're going to
Well,
see?
you see, the truth is, based on what I've seen of Shakari of recent, we're not totally sure what we're going to get from Shakari, in the sense that we know that she's an amazing talent. She produced, some amazing times. But I have to go back to the semifinal of that World Championship where she just about made it to the finals as one of the fastest losers, and the performance that she put in that finals too. So like the disparity between those two performances is pretty huge. So based on that, I'm kind of unsure of how she will, represent herself today. But she is capable. I'm sure she's capable based on the times that she has run and the talent that she has. But the other thing is she ran that one out of lane 9 in the world champs, where she wasn't in the center of the field where so-called big athletes are, or the favorites were. So I am not sure how she's going to fit into that middle of the track there, where she's right in touching distance with the persons that she knows going to be out there to beat her. So I am not sure. She's growing, she's getting more experience. So I'm thinking that, it's kind of in the middle for me as it relates to the other athletes. I think they have a little bit of edge in terms of experience. But we're going to see it's going to be a kind of a race where it's experience versus youth, budding talent. So that's going to be amazing to see. As we saw with Akeem Blake here, he's young and he's having a little bit of a challenge here with his start. Shakari has always been, touted as, saying that she tends to, freeze up when she gets to the big moment. She showed us that didn't happen in the World Champ. So we'll have to just watch her and see if this is a new, if she has matured more in that regard, being on the world stage for so many races, and have been on the biggest stage and produced. So all of those taken into account, it's going to be a cracker of a race. I personally see Sharika's demeanor change after that 100 meters final in Budapest. So I want to see if Sharika is going to come back out here with that attitude, saying that, well, you beat me, then I'm not going to let you beat me again. So it's a lot of variables that are out there as it relates to this race. And I guess you just have to watch the race and then afterward just speak your mind on it. But as I always say, athletics is an ungrateful sport, and that you have to go out there and bring your A game. And it shows that if you don't bring your A game, then your competitors will make use of that little gray area and probably beat you. So the thing is, if she's going to do well today, she'll have to go there and bring her A game. One thing that she needs to do well, I'm talking about Shakari now, she has to get that good start. If she gets that good start with her top end speed, she will be a force to reckon with in this field, in this race as well. But the thing is, everyone is going to know what she can do and they'll prepare themselves accordingly. So it's just going to be a cracker of a race and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I I agree. And we're going to see that in about 5 minutes. So guys, I don't know. Justin, I don't know if you're here, perhaps you're here and just being silent. So talk no, Justin, talk no. Show yourself in the chat. So perhaps you're here. But for sure, we're looking forward to seeing that. All right. So still going on is the pole vault final for women. We also have the triple jump, going on there. And yes, we have, Jamaicans in that one, but look at it. Rojas, so is in the number 1 spot now, and with a meeting record and a world lead with 15.35. Shanika Ricketts is now in the number 2 spot with 15. All right, Kimberly Williams is in the 3rd position here, 14.61 season best. La Fond number 4, 14.42, and in the number 5th spot we have 14 Daria 14.36, and it's a season best. So we're just here, watching that as that continues there. All right, so again, that is going on. We also have a Jamaican in the shot put, and she is in the number 6 spot right now. All right, so again, lots to see here. And as we know, the big race is coming up in about 2 minutes or so, or 2 minutes and a few seconds. And I guess it's going to be exciting, times here, just to see what this will look like. And, I am wondering, what are the athletes thinking now that they're going out on the track? And I know we have talked about this, and perhaps you will say, if anyone has anything to lose, it's perhaps Shakari, right?
But for sure. And, would love to hear your take on it. How do you see it coming forward? How do you see the race, coming out in terms of results? Who do you think stands the best chance of winning this race?
I'm going to go with Sharika. I'm going to go with Sharika. And I'm not writing off Elaine, but because Elaine is coming back, and I'm not too sure, where she is, but please remember, this is Elaine's track. This is where, she got that, 10.54, right? So I can't write off Elaine, but I'm going to go with Sharika for this one. All right, I'm going to go with Sharika for this one. So we'll see. I'm going to go with Sharika, but my, if Elaine should win, pot cover, Thompson things, pot cover, Thompson things, and Geraldine. Geraldine, welcome. So the ladies are coming out, and Geraldine is saying, pick up Kishane. You need to run some 200, doing well for yourself, young man. And they're being introduced. So Zoe Obbs, all right, is out in lane 1. So guys, it's exciting. It's exciting times right now. So the ladies are, out on the track, coming out on the track. All right. So TT Terry is out. All right. And Elaine Thompson thinks, and Elaine is looking good. Seeing a little smile. So Elaine is coming out. So she came out with a bottle of water. And then here we have Talu. So Talu is going to be in lane 4. So Elaine in 3 there. And let's see, Shakari is going to come out right now. So, wow, Shakari and the airdo. Not that we saw in the press conference. So Shakari's out. She looks ready. She looks ready to go. I don't know, but she looks ready. Shakari's out, so let's see Sharika now. Shakari's looking good, people. She looks ready. But Sharika comes with her water and her game face, a little smile there. But Sharika Jackson is out. All right, so we have and Asha Smith coming out now. Poise as usual. So cousin Asha. All right, so Asha Smith. All right, Dina Asha Smith there. All right, so Dina is looking good. And guys, I'm seeing some things going on here, you know, and I can't talk about it. The races, I can't talk about it. Lord have mercy. We're going to watch it. And I don't want to spoil the fun for you guys, but I am telling you, this is serious. This is serious. This is serious. I'm telling you guys, this is serious, but let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. But I can tell you something, you know, guys. This one is epic. This one is massive. You see, I tell you, you know, guys, I tell you. And I knocked the nail. What I say, I knocked the nail on its head? Trust me, I got this one pat down, hands down. All right, let's see. It's going. All right. And look at Jacko. Sharika Jackson is taking this one. And Sharika Jackson. All right, so this is Sharika Jackson in number 1, 1070. Talu in the number 2 spot, 1075. Elaine Thompson in the 3rd position, 1079. Shakari in 4th position, 1080. TT Terry, number 5 spot, 1083. Natasha Morrison in the number 6 spot, 1085. Dina Asher Smith, 71096. And Imani, number 8, 1101. And Zoe Albs, 1118. And Sharika is screaming. Sharika is screaming. So this is redemption for Sharika. Sharika is screaming. Sharika got it. All right, so Sharika got this one. So guys, talk to me, guys. If you are a part of this channel, you would know that I said Elaine was going to run 1079. Like I said that, and I remember somebody was saying to me that no, and I'm like 1079. Right, so I am so happy for Elaine, but pot cover, guys, I told you Sharika is going to take this one. And 1079 for Elaine, 1070. I know later it's going to be so exciting over here. Lots of conversation, and you know, it's a good look. So now this answers the question about Sharika. So I guess people will say Sharika could have won that 100 meters there in Budapest. It was a different Sharika. So I am getting a call. Hello, caller, you're live.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, how old is now? Foreign man.
Patrick, this?
Yeah.
Yes, Patrick. Patrick, they can't talk to you. So John is saying, Justin, are you hiding? John, I've been asking. I think he's in the chat.
Yeah?
No.
1, 3. Where she came around 4.
4th, right? 4th, yes, for
4th.
sure.
4th. I got rejoice, man, you know.
Yes,
so then you're watching them. I'm not call my friend them yet, so we can sink in first.
Yes, so they can't laugh after you, they can't tease you again.
Right, guys. I tell them all the other, I just told Sharika, she never really see, she care upon those that she don't when they but she never look. And see, when them have a talk about now, a lot of things from film, when them have a talk about now. tell them to come to vengeance. And then I tell them, say, when you make a little vengeance, you know. But hey, we're glad still,
Yeah,
take one, two.
for sure. 1-3.
One.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
one thing.
and Talu
Talu
was
finally
yes.
get something.
Yeah, I'm happy
Talu,
for her.
Talu
I'm so happy
finally.
for her. Yeah,
I'm proud of her.
extremely. Yeah, extremely proud
Proud of her.
for sure.
Yeah, very, very proud of her. Not like proud of Talu, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, this the 2 hour run, right?
Yes, the 200 will be tomorrow and we'll be live. And we're going to be live later now because some persons, I guess they can't make it like in the day. So, you know, later is going to be a big conversation. And I know Jean waiting for Justin, waiting for Justin. And Joy is saying, well done, Sharika. Well done, Elaine. My heart was beating faster than usual.
Yeah, I'll be linking up back when you come on back.
Yeah, so we're going evening session. Yes, for sure. So we're going to be here and see who comes on and share, and you know, we'll just see how it goes, and we'll be back later for sure as well.
Okay, then all right.
All right, thanks for calling, Patrick.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. All right, so what a race. That was a race indeed. And you know, Jean, yes, somebody need them paracetamol, then ginger tea. Whose belly going to run them? Somebody probably need to get, you know, a doctor over there right now. Justin, where are you? All right, so definitely Justin, wherever you are, we're calling your name. Let me just call back. Just get back to... All right, so for sure, you know, I should call him live. Rurian, talk to us. I was saying I should call Justin live, you know. No, but perhaps Justin needs some help. So I need to call him and find out how he's doing. Remember, he's a part of our community, so we need to check in on Justin.
Oh boy, I don't want to give Justin too much trouble. I'm sure I would allow him time to heal so that he can, you know, put himself together and, you know, dissect this race. Because, you know, this race was really epic. You know, females, the ladies did really well here. And, you know, it's pretty much what we have been saying all along. You know, if Jackson runs right through, then you know there would be nothing to stop her.
Yeah.
And I still stand true to that conversation. You know, I was watching the race and I looked at the replay, and Jackson didn't get a good start. If you watch the replay, she didn't get a good start. Sha'Carri got a better start than she did, but she worked really hard, and you know she pushed back herself into contention, and by about 60, 70, 80 meters, she pulled ahead of the pack and, you know, stamped her authority on the race.
So I guess so this is coming, yeah, for sure, not to cut it, but I guess this is coming back to my point too, in the sense where Sha'Carri does not seem to thrive where the pressure is. Like once she's with the top runners where, you know, in the center where, so if she's separated from the pressure, she's able to pace her race and I guess do well. But once, so you realize she'll run from behind, you know, because she's not where the pressure is. But I guess perhaps, and again, I say, you know, for me, sports is not just physical, it's that mental, you know, mentally, how are you? Are you ready to deal with the pressure and, you know, just to prove yourself and what's happening there? So for sure, you know, but you know, she did well, and I like how she was still happy. You know, I saw a little clip in there at the end of the race there, and you know, and this is what I like to see when the ladies are at their best and they're giving it their all and not, you know, not slowing down because you're not sure who is behind you, but running through to the line. And if Sharika, if that was a mistake on Sharika's part, like not saying that was what happened, but if That was a mistake. I'm sure it's not going to happen again.
Well, you know,
And or if
really
it's going to
interesting.
happen again, it's going to be in another event, not the 200 nor the 100.
Well, you know, life comes with lessons, and I think she has learned her lessons. I think she feels good, and obviously those screams are not just normal screams.
Yeah, they're
You
not
know,
good.
you
You
know,
need to take them though.
as I've heard a lot of people talking about Sharika's performance and saying that, well, you know, Sakari has run past her a couple of times, 3 times or so, you know, consecutively. And I remember saying this to you that Sharika ran with Sakari in that semifinals race, and she dismissed her in that race, and she just came back. She just made it into the final, and she came and won the finals. So kudos to her for winning the finals. But Sharika, Sharika has been having an awesome season, and this is just like, you know, the icing on the cake. And you know, it's I can't see anything preventing her from doubling. You know, doubling up meaning getting both wins in the 100 200 meters.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's what I'm right.
Let me just go
And
to
you know,
some of the
yeah, go ahead.
comments here. Let me just check in with the comment section. So John is saying, Justin, where are you? Justin, are you hiding? I told you so, Jamaica all the way. And okay, I read Joy there. John is saying, remember I told him last night in Budapest, Jackson and Shelley weren't uh, there. I'm not sure what's happening there with Cher. Okay. Whenever Richardson runs between the Jamaicans, she never wins because they can see her. Okay. And John is saying, congratulations to you, my Jamaican ladies. John again, Justin, where are you? You were so confident last night. Where are you? That Richardson would have won. Where are you, Justin? Where are you? All right, I guess Justin, if you're here, you know, you need to call us and you need to talk to us. We need to see you in the chat. We need to see you. So guys, please remember to hit the like button and hit the subscription button as well. And for sure, we are going to extend this conversation later this evening. So we're just here just talking after the race, and you know, we'll hear from some persons later this evening too as well. So ensure that you turn on your post notification and you hit the subscription button as well. Yes, Ruren, back to you.
Yeah, just you know, I think everybody's after Justin right now, but you know, you have to just say it like you feel it, and that's what we have been doing on this channel. And you know, we're not going to be too hard on him. He saw it how he saw it, and it didn't work in his favor. I'm sure if Richardson had won, he would come and say, "I told you so." But it's that's what I love about this space. You know, we are able to express our views so freely, and you know, we watch the athletes and see what comes out. And you know, it came down on the side of persons who were supporting the Jamaicans, Sharika in particular, and you know, that's how it goes. I don't think Shakari had a good race per se, in the sense that she got a decent start, but she lost it somewhere in the middle there, and I doubt she got to her top got to her top speed, and it was able to execute with her, you know, strong top end speed. I'm wondering, this was one of the points that I did make before the race, if the lack of competition affected her in any way or form, because since Budapest, she hasn't been performing a lot. And, you know, I am going to say this, and I'm also going to pull back at the males 100 meters as well, and highlight Noel Lyles. And he didn't perform a lot you know, since Budapest as well. And, you know, when I am looking at that, I'm kind of seeing something common, both of them, how they performed in this, you know, Diamond League.
But I guess you could look at it that way, and you could look at it that they would have gotten a lot of rest, and so their legs would be good enough to run, as opposed to like a Sharika who is, has been doing a lot in terms of, being on the circuit, so I guess you can look at it that way. So they would have had, I guess, fresher legs as opposed to a Sharika. So I guess you can look at it that way as well.
And I totally take your point as well, but it's how you are going to view this. Or is it pressure legs versus you know, competitive performances? Where would you, put this one? Because it's going to boil down to those two things: persons who are out there in the field performing versus persons who are well refreshed. It boils back down to that. I don't know how you're going to do it, but for me, I'm seeing it from that standpoint where they were out of competition for a little bit, probably got a little relaxed. I'm not sure, but what it is what it is. Christian Coleman took the 100 for the males, and Sharika Jackson took it for the females. So we just have to look at it as what it is. It's a difficult sport, and it's hard to go out there and execute every time. So we have to give these athletes kudos that they have been going through around the circuit, performing and entertaining us really, really well. But it's an amazing year for someone like Sharika Jackson, and it's good that the possibility lies that she will double here. And I think deep down in her heart, in the back of her heart, if you were able to get that honest response from her, she thinks she missed out on the world championship stage of going double.
Okay, let me just go to the chat here. Viz Jabless, welcome. And I said it, Sharika first and Elaine third. And Christina Roach, welcome, welcome. We all know anybody could win. All right, welcome, Christina. And Vizja here, even Noah Lyles' time is still kind of slow to take down Bolt's record. Okay, Stan, okay, yeah. Yeah, is I guess not quite there yet, but let's see how it goes. So welcome if you're just tuning in. Welcome, welcome. We're just having a post-race conversation. So we saw the 100 meters in the Diamond League final. Christian Coleman of USA taking that 1:9:83, just equaling that world leading time by Lyles, and the same time that he did there in China as well. Lyles had to settle for the second spot, I believe 9:85. Same time with Ferdinand in third, and Kishane Thompson 9:87 in the number 4 spot. In the women's 100 meters, we see Sharika Jackson taking that one in 10:70. Talou, Marie-Jose Talou in second position, 10:75. Elaine Thompson-Mira in the third spot, 10:79. Shakari in the number 4 spot, 10:80. TT Terry, number 5, 10:83. Natasha Morrison, number 6, 10:85. Dina Asha, number 7, 10:96. Imani 8, 11:01. And Zoe Hobbs in the 9th spot there, 11:18. So welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. This is just a post-race update and, just talking. So you can definitely call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen if you'd like to. You just call and share, or you can share in the chat. So if you're new to this space, Voices in Education is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. We understand that each of us, we see things differently. We have different perspectives, views, opinions, or even wonders, and that is totally okay. We share and we keep it respectful to maintain our safe space where everyone feel a sense of belonging and, feel welcome and valued. All right. So welcome, welcome. All right. So Rurian, back to you. All right. So not hearing from Rurian.
Yeah, that 100-meter I'm here still. That 100-meter race just lived up to all the, the expectation that we had. The big guns came through, and we have to acknowledge that. As I said, these ladies, they have worked hard. They work hard right throughout the season. And the persons who have always been, on the tip of our tongue, those are the persons who have, finished in the top four. So, you know, special kudos up to Elaine Thompson for coming through and getting that third place finish. She didn't have a lot of running done this year, and she still found some heart to come through and push herself toward the end of the season, and is running some pretty good times for the number of races that she had, competitive races that she had. And, I have to say a special shout out to Talu. I know she's disappointed and all because Talu has been the woman who has she won most of these Diamond League races, coming right through up to the final. And, to lose out on the final, it must be hard for her. But when she reflects on her performance for this season, she should be really happy. And it's good to know that she so-called finished within the medals, that she finished second place. And, often she's that lady that runs sports. So it's good to see that she got that runner-up spot, and she ran an amazing race as well. Many persons will not talk about Talu, and many conversations were never had about Talu, but it's good to see her coming through and doing well, on the big stage again. She has always been there and thereabout, but she's in an era where there are so many athletes that are doing well in the 100 meters. But she has always been a person who has always been there and not lucky enough to hold on to the top spot. So we have to say kudos to her. Good job to her. Keep working, and the results will come your way someday going forward.
Okay, for sure. And just insert here DaCosta Cup update. So just to let you know, Central High and Glenmere High, they're playing, and it is 1-1 currently. Central apparently scored first, and Glenmere equalized, so it is 1-1, as that match is going on right now. So as soon as the updates are in, I'll keep you updated as to what is happening. And as you know, Central High School, they are the runners up. All right, so CC last season, so we're seeing Central High and Glenmere High 1-1. And again, Central got that first goal and Glenmere equalized. So I'll keep you updated. Let me just go to the chat right now. Visja is saying, I thought Shakari would get second and Talu for fourth. Talu got that, well deserved. All right, awesome. And John is saying, of course, Richardson had a good race. Jackson was stronger. All right, guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome. And as you know by now, Christian Coleman took the win there in the 100 meters for men, and Sharika Jackson took the 100 meters for women. So we're just having a conversation about that. We would love to hear from you. So you can share in the chat or you can call, and for sure later will be greater. At that time, Justin will be here and others. And I just have a feeling, Justin, that you're listening. And it's okay. It's okay. We're here. That's what this community is for, Sometimes we don't, it's our views, and that's okay. That's totally okay. All right, so don't be afraid to call and share in the chat. So would love to hear your voice. The phone line is open. WhatsApp call, and the number is on screen there. All right. Please close the chat briefly and just hit that thumbs up button. So hit the like button and also hit that subscription button as well. All right. Do not be afraid to hit the subscription button. So go ahead, give this video a like, and also hit the subscription button. Yeah. So do you believe, Ruren, then in the context of tomorrow, can Sharika go for the record, or do you believe that Sharika is just going to double, get the win, and just close our season?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think she has nothing to lose. She's running against the clock. Once she's able to get her recovery, going well, I she pretty much has the race, almost pretty much could say that she has the race won, but she has to go through. So if I have that feeling that my body's able to go for it, then I would go just in the back of the 100 meters. If she's feeling any way, just based on the recovery, I would say that if my recovery is going well from the 100 meters, I'm feeling healthy, I'm hydrated and ready to go. Body, mind, and soul is all aligned. Then I would go after the record. The truth is, Sharika's only competition here is the clock. So I think she has goals set out there, and she's just going to try and see how best she can, attempt to get to some of those goals. Usually she sets 2 goals, says the slowest time she wants to run is that, and the fastest time she wants to run is something else. So, she has it all in front of her now. To win today for sure would be a big boost for her because Sha'Carri won her at the World Champions already. So she had that little doubt in her mind, but this win would take away all of those doubts from her. So I'm thinking that she's poised to break the record tomorrow, all being well in terms of her health.
Yeah, let me just check to see if the wind, if they got any, what the wind was like. It looks like plus 0.8, so would want it a little bit more. But okay, so it wasn't, all that, but yeah. So Visja is saying she can go for that record. Why not? Nothing beats a failure than a try. All right, so definitely. So definitely she's going to go for it, win, lose, or draw. She's going to go for it, as in terms, when I say win, lose, or draw, in the context of the record, because I don't see Sharika losing that race unless something terrible should happen, right? So for the 200 for sure. So my excitement with the 200 is just Sharika running against the clock. And she did one thing for me today. So I'm going to say if she goes out, she probably is going to do that tomorrow and just, okay, this is how I'm ending my season. If not, it's okay. It's okay given, all that she has done and accomplished. So it's going to be massive, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. And I feel, as you said, this is a bit more in terms of confidence and, okay, I can do this. I'm going to do it tomorrow, and I'm just going to do it tomorrow and call it. That would be awesome for sure. That would be so awesome. Yeah.
And you alluded to it earlier, and I wanted to say something on it. So I'm going to say now, I'm loving the camaraderie that is, among the women. After the race, I saw Sha'Carri going over and congratulating Sharika. Many persons are not for this, but I have no problem with this aspect. I love to see the women, living in this way, showing that yes, we're doing a job, we go out there and execute a job, but we can let our hair down a little bit, say congratulations and see you next time for the next race. So I love to see that.
Yeah, for sure. That is always good. That is always a good thing in terms of sportsmanship. But, some persons is going to say, keep some distance so that we can keep that, spice on the track as well. So I guess that, but, nothing is wrong as, in terms of acknowledging and celebrating, with the winner to say, it's okay, I acknowledge what you do. I understand all the work that you put into this. So that is also amazing too. So what do you think the conversation is going to be like later this evening when we get back here?
Well, the conversation is going to be epic as usual. But I think Justin is going to take center stage tonight as it relates to this conversation because Justin came out and came out swinging. So he will have to learn how to. I guess he'll get the opportunity to defend himself, so to speak. So I think that's where it's going to focus. I also think that many persons are going to give Sharika a lot of a lot of congratulations in terms of what she did and just for the season that she's having so far. She did well in her weaker event today, so she's going to be, she's going to be rewarded for that in terms of persons are going to congratulate with her on that part. Also, I think many persons are going to have a lot of time for Elaine Thompson as well because she did amazingly well in that race.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a good look, a good look in terms of conversation later this evening. And so, guys, just turn your post notification on. We should be
for
on.
sure, and that's a conversation that I would not want to miss. So if you're on now, guys, I am telling you to get those post notifications on so that you're able to participate in this this conversation later. All the persons who are out, making predictions and so on, most of them tend to come in for that live show in the evenings. So it would be good to hear how persons, dissect the performances of each athlete going through. Persons will focus on their athlete that they supported and say where they did well and what went wrong and what cost them the race or what won them the race. So, it's always good to hear from different perspectives because this gives us more insights into the performances. And as I said, you watch the races sometimes, but your focus is not necessarily on the persons who didn't do well. So persons who have their favorites, they'll focus on them and be able to share, some of the flaws are so that they saw the race and how they can improve going forward. So it's going to be an interesting conversation, I am sure, and I can't wait for that to happen either. The one last night was pretty good. Persons were there, putting their hat in the ring, and today it's an evaluation of the performances of the athletes and of our predictions as well.
Yeah, so guys,
what do you
please
think of the live that's going to be on later?
I'll just address that in a second. So guys, please ensure that you turn on your post notification, but you have to hit the subscription button as well. So please remember to hit the subscription button.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting conversation.
Ruren, are you hearing me now?
I want to participate as well and hear exactly how things will work out because
All right, I guess perhaps the line there not going so well, so we're not hearing each other, and so Ruren, if you're hearing me, you can connect with me. So as I was saying, guys, please remember to hit the subscription button and give this video a like and turn on your post notification and select all. All right, we're definitely going to come back to this conversation later this evening, when we'll be sharing more. Our persons, will be on and we'll be here at about 7:30 Jamaica time. And so we'll be talking, about today, and I guess lots about Sharika and Elaine and as well the 100 meters, Christian Coleman there, Lyles Shakari, of course, will be a part of that conversation, and also looking forward to tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow as well, just to, watch along and share, live updates. So it's important for you to just hit the subscription button, and your views, your perspectives are definitely welcome. So don't be afraid to share with us in the chat. All right. Don't be afraid to call and share. So I'm just here and to see if, we'll have, a caller, somebody else. We can take another caller too. And again, Rurian, you can just circle me and, call in, and we're pretty much, wrapping up this one. So to be back here at about 7:30 Jamaica time, so that we can definitely continue this conversation. So now we know who is shining bright like a diamond. So for sure, later we're going to talk about Sharika and, so much more. All right. So for sure, stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for commenting, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and yes, for turning on your post notification, and for keeping this space a safe one where we can share and learn from each other. And Jean is saying, I'm so proud of Elaine. Absolutely, absolutely. Elaine is just coming back so nicely, and that is a beauty to see. And, we just want to wish all our athletes, all the best going into Paris, 2024. That is going to be, I suppose, a spectacle. Ruran, perhaps I need to get back in touch with you. So guys, if you're just coming in, we're pretty much, wrapping up this conversation to get back here for about 7:30 Jamaica time, when we will continue this conversation. So you do not want to miss that. So please turn on your post notification, but first you have to hit that subscription button, and also give this video a like. Do not leave without liking, because there is so much that we need to talk about, right, in the context of, what happened there in Eugene. So don't be afraid to hit that like button. Don't be afraid to hit the subscription button. So let me just try and, get back to Ruren here.
Hello.
Yes, Ruren, we weren't hearing each other. So it was, hello, are you hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I am hearing you. You can go ahead.
Yeah, so interesting conversation coming forward for later. You said 7:30, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I can't wait to hear what persons will have to share on this. On the performances. Lots of performances that happened. Quite a few Jamaicans who were out there performing, and we tend to celebrate all the ones who do well in terms of the ones who win, but we have to give special congratulations to like Natasha Morrison as well. Johan Blake was there. Tough luck for Active. Who else was there? Latoya Gould. Persons like those who are always out there.
Natalia Gould is going to run tomorrow. So.
Oh, Gould's going to run tomorrow. So, yeah, we just need to support them, and one that was participated, we need to just give them their big ups and their kudos, as they have done really well to be in contention in these races. So as I said, again, we're just looking forward to how the conversation will pan out later, and to see how persons dissect these races and performance.
Yeah, for sure. So guys, thank you so much for coming over, and just please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscription button, share, turn on your post notification. I guess we can just go up until the next 10 minutes, Ruren. So we'll just keep the line open. So if, persons would like to call just to perhaps share your excitement or not, or, what your expectations were, you can share that. So we'll just stay here for another 10 minutes. And then we will close this one, and we will be back 7:30 when most of the persons will be available later on for that conversation there. So if you're just here now, for sure you can share. We would love to hear from you. So we have about 10 minutes or so to go, and we want to hear from you. But if you want to continue with us later on this evening with this conversation, please turn on your post notification. We'll be live, and it's not just me talking, it's us, right? We're having a conversation, you sharing your views, your perspectives, and definitely we will touch in about tomorrow too, especially that 200 meters, with Sharika. Will she get the record tomorrow? That will definitely be a question there. And so I'm just looking in the chat right now, not seeing any. Let me just refresh the chat. Sometimes the comments, they do not necessarily come. I'm not seeing any new comments right now in the chat. All right, not seeing any new comments, but for sure, we would love to hear from you. So don't be afraid to comment, all right? So just to give you some updates, all right? Let me just give you some updates of, what happened today in terms of, I guess, Caribbean or, Jamaican representation. So I'm just trying to get the events so 400 meters men, in that one, Kirani James of Grenada took that, all right, in the number 1 spot. So the other Caribbean representation was Rashid McDonald of Jamaica, all right, in number 5 spot there. And we saw, unfortunately, Alexander Oganda of Dominican Republic being disqualified in that 400 meters because of a false start. So that was quite unfortunate. All right, he was not the only one to suffer that fate earlier today. So that's the 400 meters for men. In the triple jump for women, Rojas took that one, all right, 15.35. Shanika Ricketts was in the number 2 spot of Jamaica, 15.03, and Kimberly Williams in the 3rd position, 14.61. But for Shanika Ricketts, it's another PB, so that's amazing. And for Kimberly Williams, it was a season best. So she had a season best in that one, all right? So that was the triple jump. Let's go to, and then the next one, the 100 meters for men, all right? So this one we had 3 Jamaicans, so Kishane Thompson, Johan Blake, and Akeem Blake in this one, and also 3 Americans, Christian Coleman, Noah Lyles, and Gracie Williams, along with Ferdinand of Kenya and Joshua Hartman, Germany, and Tebogo of Botswana. So Christian Coleman won this one over Noah Lyles. So Coleman had world leading time again, 9.83. So he did that in China about 2 weeks ago. And Lyles also had, that world leading time that was set by him there in Budapest. All right. So that happened there. So Coleman was in number 1, then Lyles, then Ferdinand, then Thompson. Bracy Williams, Johan Blake was in the 6th spot, and followed by Hartman, then Tebogo. Unfortunately, Akeem Blake, he was disqualified because of a false start. And so again, we see Akeem, struggling at the start and perhaps again too anxious in terms of trying to get out quickly. So, my assumption is that perhaps, he needs some, mental preparation, going into these races, because we don't want this kind of, poor start to be following, Akeem Blake, very talented, and we want to see him, on the track executing. All right. So for sure, perhaps something there that coaches may need to, consider and look at in terms of moving forward there for Akeem Blake. So that was the 100 meters for men. And then, the next, I guess, the main course. Oh, before we get there, shot put, we had Danielle Thomas Dodd of Jamaica, and she finished in the number 6 spot, all right, 1917. And number 1 went to Chase Ely of USA, number 2, Sarah Mitton of Canada. All right, and in the 3rd spot, we have Dongmo, all right, there in the 3rd spot there. And by the way, Healy, so Chase Healy of USA, all right, meeting record, world leading, and PB, all right, and perhaps I think a national record there as well. So that was the shot put for women. And then to the 100 meters final for women, the main course, I would say. The main course, one that, everyone wanted to see, right? Everybody wanted to see, what this will look like, what this is going to look like, and, who will shine. But now we know, who is shining bright like a diamond. And so Sherika Jackson took this one 10.70. All right, Sherika Jackson took this one 10.70. Then in the number 2 spot, Marie Jose Talu 10.75. And this was so amazing to see Talu here, doing well. So well deserved, good run by Talu. And Thompson things, yes, if you know, you know. Elaine Thompson era, all right, in the 3rd spot there, 10.79 season best. And by the way, that was a season best for Talu. She equaled her season best, 10.75. And Elaine, this is a season best. And we see Elaine just, improving. And that is awesome. That is awesome. So it goes to show that whatever she has in place right now, it is working. And with time, she will definitely get better and better and better. And so we want to see Elaine, back in that shape that we know that she can be. And as I will always say, we want to see all our athletes, in the best shape of their life and doing well, because then that's how we get the show that we want to see, in terms of, just that spectacle and that amazing run or amazing races. So for sure. All right. And then Shakari was in the number 4 spot. So Shakari 10.80. Then we have TT Terry in the number 5 spot, 10.83 season best for TT Terry. Natasha Morrison, all right, 10.85, and it's a PB. It's a personal best for Natasha. So that's amazing. Dina Asher Smith, so cousin Dina, 10.96 in the number 7 spot. Imani in the number 8 spot, 11.01. And Zoe Hobbs, 9 spot, 11.18. All right, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are pretty much, wanting to wrap this one up, but I see the number is increasing. And for sure, if you'd want to share, the phone line is open. You can definitely call the WhatsApp number that is on screen. We're definitely going to come back at 7:30. So we're going to take a break and come back at 7:30 for another exciting conversation when we'll have more people here for sure. And, it's going to be huge. So Sonia Nichols, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Sonia is saying, me too, me too. So proud of Elaine. From 11:24 to now 10:79, she is really coming back. All right. Jean is saying Ricketts was there, McDonald, Blake, Williams, Jackson, Elaine, and Marcy. And Thomas Dodd as well, Jean. So Thomas Dodd was there today as well. All right, so for sure, and Kishane Thompson. So some more persons there. Yeah, I think I got them based on, if I missed anyone, my apologies, but I think I covered day one in terms of our representation. All right, so guys, please close the chat briefly. All right, give this video a like. And also hit the subscription button. All right, hit the subscription button and turn on your post notification. God bless, welcome, and God bless is saying, thank you, God, you have done it for Jamaican athletes and Jamaican female sprinters. We now can have 4 female representative next World Championship. All right, Jean is saying, so congratulations to all the athletes. Absolutely. They are doing well in terms of, representation and in terms of making us proud. And as I always say, there isn't an athlete who is going to go to the line and not wanting to win. Even if you believe that there are other persons in the field who might be faster than you, you're going there with that desire to win. Because too that anything can happen and it might just be you winning. And so that is important. You go there to show up. And so when we see things happen, so like Akeem, that's so unfortunate for him, but we just need to support them and, lift them up and let them know that we're here. Life happens, it happens to the best of us sometimes, and that is unfortunate. But as I always say, it's when it comes on to disappointments or failures, it is how we choose to react to them. That reaction will determine if we move forward or not, how we bounce back, and that is important. So it's trying to learn from those mistakes, those disappointments. So what caused that? So Akeem could be reflecting, why did I, false start today? What is the reason for that? And try to learn from that in terms of moving forward and, fixing the problem, because that is important in terms of your comeback, right? And so we want to see our athletes doing well. We want to see them excelling at, whatever it is that they're doing. So on the field, in the field or on the track. And that is what we want to see from our athletes for sure. All right, guys. So I'm just waiting to see if there are any new comments, in the chat. Rurian, do you have any final comments? And I'm just checking in the chat here just to see if there are any new comments. So please remember, we'll be on for about 7:30. So just ensure that you turn on. Rurian?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, just to say what you were going to say. Just come and join us later on for this awesome conversation. Just come and share your perspective on what happened today. Share with us what your favorite performance was for the athletes that you're supporting. And let us just have a good time. Let us hear about what you are doing. How do you feel about the performances and your predictions for the last week? Tell us if you think Sherika will get the double and also that elusive record. just tell us what you have and come and listen to other persons share their views, and what they think will happen tomorrow. It's so good to be in a space where we can, hear from other persons who share the same passion as we do. So make sure your post notifications are on. Feel free to comment or call. This is a safe space, and your views will be respected at all times. And just come and join our wonderful family. We welcome you with open arms.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rurian, for sharing. And let me just read this comment here that I see. God bless you, saying, Lord, I am proud of Elaine Thompson. I wonder if this race can motivate, I guess, Shelley and Fraser Price not to retire at Paris, but to pursue, in the name of Jesus, the next World Championship. Someone tag Shelley. All right. God bless. Just keep praying and keep, supporting, praying up our athletes. All right, guys. So please hit the subscription button, and we're going to come back later this evening at 7:30 Jamaica time. So just turn on your post notification and we will talk soon. All right. Thank you so much again for coming over, for sharing, for liking, for subscribing. And again, we will be back at 7:30 Jamaica time. So hit the subscription button, share with friends. Remember, you can call in live and talk. It's voices, right? It's not just my voice, but it is our voice. And so we want to hear from you. All right. So for sure, stick around for that. And, we'll just see you back at 7:30. So thank you so much for coming over. Please hit the like button. Do not leave without, closing the chat and giving this video a like, and also hit the subscription button. And turn on your post notifications. So tap the bell and select all. And again, we will be back at 7:30 Jamaica time. All right. So we'll see you then at 7:30 Jamaica time. All right. Talk to you soon. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that you can listen to the different voices in education. Stay tuned.